Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to it. The boys are back with another special guest. Today we have Sliqe. Welcome to the show, bro.
Thank you, brother.
I don't know if you actually remember this. We once came to your spot to interview Touchline Truth. You guys were recording a song with Capital. You remember that?
Yeah.
That was like a while back. And I remember
crazy.
me and Steph were speaking like, maybe we should get him, because you were there for Touchline, but we're at your place. But you're finally here now,
Shout out, my dog.
Yeah, thank you so much for pulling up, bro.
It's a pleasure.
You're one of the DJs like still putting hip hop on right now, because I feel like the peak days of hip hop, the DJs were making music too, and it all worked in one pot. You know what I mean? So how do you feel right now after dropping new music and stuff?
Hot. Hot. I feel like a champion. I feel
like you making champion music,
bro. Wait, ne?
I mean, we can continue. Like you were giving us. Yeah, we can continue from there.
So, man, champion music is really special. I really do feel like a champion. The boys feel like champions. Sheesh, we're kind of carving the sound of hip hop right now. I feel like people are contributing towards the now sound of hip hop, and we're part of those contributors, not just as a DJ, but also as a producer. Because, Dilodi changes. We press those things out, So, working with just like my favorite producers, the collabs we are doing and the music we're creating is actually kind of crazy, man. Like, I've been bumping champion music since I made it.
You don't get bored?
No. You saw even coming in, I was bumping champion music because it's my get up music. It's my, it makes me go get it, bro. It makes me, it changes my mood. It puts me in a better mood. So, it's actually crazy. I haven't felt like that in a while, man. I haven't felt like that since Jam Volume 1, know? Bump your stuff, throughout. You can get bored bumping your own stuff, But, I just keep finding new pockets in that album. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Actually, I won't lie to you. We were playing it before we listened to this Drake album. And I won't lie to you.
This Drake.
I know. This is everything is in music. We don't have time for Drake right now. We talk about South African music and just how everything's at right now. My question is, how did you manage to put yourself in this position as being a face and a brand?
God did. I didn't put myself anywhere, bro. God did.
But think about it though. How many hip hop superstar DJs have we had in the last 10 years or 20? I can count a few, which literally has stood the test of time.
Yeah.
So how do you get into that kind of space and be DJs are not
the real answer is God did, for real. And I need to understand it because I'm very spiritual in the sense that everything I've done in my life, I've been led to do it. I know it sounds crazy, but I've literally been led to do everything in my life. Even from me dropping out of school, being a smart guy, you know what I mean? It was a thing of, do this. And
high school.
Nah.
Hey. I don't know if you're smart. If you drop out of high school.
High school is different.
Nah. Varsity, bro. I was doing BSc in computer science. I loved IT. I was programming. I loved that, But for me to just be able to dish that for music, it was crazy.
In that time especially.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing. I was DJing Melville and stuff because I used to go to UJ and I used to host events at Liquid Chefs and Rosebank. And then as soon as I got that song, Do Like I Do.
How did you?
Bro, Cap mentored me. Capital, right?
DJ Capital.
Yeah, he taught me, because I was playing house. And then he showed me yo, this is how you play hip hop. Cool. And then he started going to the studio because Speedster and them were going to the studio, Dimples and them were going to the studio. I was watching it oh, that's some crazy business, right? And then I asked to go with Cap one time, like, yo, can I go with you to studio? Then he was going to Cypher studio. Then I was like, yo, this is kind of lit. I also want to do that. I was just that kid, like, I wanted to do everything type business, you know? So I asked Cypher, like, yo, okay, how much is it to come here? He told me, I'm like,
direct calculator.
Yeah, I'm so safe. So 500. And I called him, like, yo, so can I come? And he's like, cool. And then we went with my friends, just like my high school friends. Kev actually. Went with Kev and
from the south.
Yeah. Damn. My high school best friend, Fifi.
And Fifi Cooper.
No, you won't know.
I was just throwing names. You're throwing names now.
Yeah, and then like just that one studio session of us brainstorming something, that hook to like I do, and then yeah, bro. And then like once we had the song, like Cypher called me and I was like,
why was Kev not on you?
Because we did the draft.
Like right? Just the play around.
We did the draft, and then Questa re-sang that draft. Yeah, and then he added, and then it became the song.
Yeah.
And also Cypher just randomly called me like, yo, Questa's in studio. Do you want him to do something? He likes this.
Damn.
I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah. And Questa was hot at the time, ne?
Boom Shakalaka, I think. Was it even before Boom Shakalaka? I'm not sure. I don't know.
Sure.
I remember. Yeah, and then all I had to do now was get one more verse, and then still my high school friends, his brother was Flabber, so I was just like, how's about you ask your brother to jump on this here song, brother? You know what I mean? Then I had my first song. Then I was like, okay, can I swear here?
Yeah, of course. Here we get like, late here.
Fuck school. I'm out of this bitch.
That was the moment that you decided to leave.
Yeah.
Before even the song dropped, you're done.
Before the song dropped, I was like, hey, fuck the shit. I gotta go be a rock star.
Which year was the second year, first year?
Bro, I was second year, bro.
Second year?
Yeah, second year, bro.
And how did you come up with us? Because I feel like what sold that song was part of like the dance too, you know what I mean? How did you come up with that?
Bro, Nota.
Really?
Nota can dance.
No,
he came up with the dance.
He told me like, just advised me with everything. Like, yo, put the song on Data File Host, print some merch, do some gigs, shoot a video, do that. You know what I mean? I was just like, I bet.
Wait, how did you even meet Nota for him to just be, yo? For that session, you met Nota through that session?
Yeah.
Session?
Yeah, through that session.
Damn.
And then, we just all had a plan to make the song work, bro. Like we all literally worked together to make the song work. And then, it worked.
Really?
I've always wanted to ask this. How did you come up with that tag? Injaya Musli.
Cypher, that's very same session of Dula I do. We're just like, Injaya Musli. And then we were like... Yeah.
And like everything changed that session. Like your whole life changed.
Like everything. And I've had that tag since. And... because you know how like DJ Khaled. So I saw that before and I was like, nah, I'm not cool until like there's something. There's something happening. And then he did that in Jaya Muslik and I was like, crazy.
Wait, how does it work? Do they usually like do? I don't know. I don't want to put you in a weird position. Do they royalties for a tag? You know how this thing goes.
I don't know. I don't think so, man. That's out of love, man.
Because like I see this tags be holding down like Metro Booming. It's not Metro Booming without that tag.
Metro Booming wants some more.
Like just like 4-3 of them.
You ran with that tag. You named it of your album. Like you just made it your whole brand.
Dude, I went to YouTube.
I'm your dog in Jaya.
Sure.
I'm like, but I think I'm also quite the friendly guy, man. So like, I really am in Jayako, like for real. Like, you know, anybody, like, you know, you can pull up and talk, whatever. You know what I mean? I relate with most people. I can talk to anybody. I don't really have like, you know, some people just can't gel with some other people because of their own traits, you know?
Yeah, that's personality.
So being in Jaya, I'm just like, yo, man, I can adapt to anything. I can talk to anybody. I can assimilate myself in any situation or place and, you know, rock.
Damn, bro. So, like, after that, you go on to drop the video. That's when we see your face. We're like, who's this guy also, with a cut like this?
Also, back then, like, come on, man. Like, it's just, who's this kid? You know? I won't lie to you, the song actually did become bigger than me. Because it's like, yo, hey, tu love hey, tu Questa.
I see.
You get me?
Yeah, they just like attach the biggest brand to it.
You get me? Because DJ Sliqe.
Who is that?
Damn.
Puma.
The song hot though.
Right
there.
You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, damn, you don't know that we actually created that whole thing. Like that song to be that song, like, damn. Like if it wasn't for, that was not gonna happen. But I then had a challenge but obviously, man, you're young, you don't know these things, you just got into the industry. So I had that challenge of like, damn, okay, cool. How do I brand myself? Not for the song to be like bigger than me, The remix kind of helped, but the album needed to happen.
Yeah.
That's why the album needed to happen. And also there's that thing of, Wappa Gunman style, one hit wonder.
Gangnam Style.
It's tough, It's tough. That one.
Sure.
But for me, who's being led, like, I'm not really, I don't even know. Like, I'm rocking, dog. Like, I'm just doing whatever. Like, and then met Tweezy. And I told him, like, yo, there's this Kill Bill horn that Future's doing. That tweet. Like, yo, we need that. Like, yo, we need trap in SA, bro. Like, I know we've got hip hop. I know we've got this, Kwaito style, 95 BPM, But it's like, where the trap, though, in SA, though? Because we bumping. We bumping trap. But we're not bumping our trap. Why aren't we bumping our trap? Why? Because I'm a DJ and I'm like, yo, I'm tired of bumping Future, Drake,
all the time.
Yeah. I want to also bump something of ours in this region of this high energy trap. And that's how we came up with E-Life.
Witness the funk. But before we get into that, I wanted to ask you, like, how do you feel like maybe being privileged to be one of the few people that has had like one of the dopest Flabba verses? Because like that verse became like one of the most iconic verses.
Bro, it's an insane feeling. It's actually forever, man. Like, was it last weekend? Last week Saturday, I think, was Flabba Day. And his family organizes it like every year, right? When I played there and I played that song, man, everyone sang that verse in Alex word for word, man. It was like he was there, man. Like it was alive. Like it felt real, man. So I guess it's just a great feeling, bro. Like, it's a great remembrance of like he didn't go. He went out swinging. You know what I mean? He went out hard. You know what I mean?
But like also the other thing is, think about it. Like for a first song, isn't there too much pressure? Like for a first song to have like Questa and Flabba, and that time there's a dance. And then like it's a hook which is catchy. My man, you're putting yourself into trouble.
Hey, God did.
I know that's too much.
I put myself in that trouble.
I know that was too much, bro.
But I'm actually grateful for like how I grew up, and shout out to my parents because like I don't think any of that stuff got to me, man. Like like go off the rails and change who you are, and then act up fresh and. I don't think I went through any of that, man. I just always like, yo, just need to work. Just need to do the next one. Just need to do the next one. Just need to do the next one. Oh, these gigs. Oh, nice. Oh, you giving me money. Oh, okay, cool. Clothes. Oh, nice. Oh, more artists. Hey, how you want to work? Okay, cool. Because literally, I just look at artists and be like, I want to work with them. And then I ask you, like, yo, do you want to work? And you say yes, and it's working.
Damn. Have you been gapad before?
Have I been?
Gapad like now.
By artists?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Drop some
Come
names.
on.
Can you drop some
Come on,
names?
Sliqe. Come on, Sliqe. You had your first song was a hit. Like, how are they gapping you, bro?
Bro, it doesn't make sense to me sometimes. So here's my thing, right? I always
He says it fast. He's like, it just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why. I don't know why they're gapping me. My first song was a hit.
I didn't say that. But for me, it's just like, maybe I guess the reason is because I try to take artists out of their usual bag. So if you usually do this, I'm going to try to think for something else for you. Like, hey, I see you good there, but how's about you try this? Like with Do It For Me, I don't think, had Reese done any Afrobeat or anything like that or dancehall before that? So just like, man, like let's just try something else.
Different.
Yeah. So with all the artists, man, I'm really trying to do that with them. Like even JR to be on the trap song E-Life like that. It was like, how's about we do something else? you know? So sometimes you don't see the play, or you don't see the genius in what the whole bigger picture is. And we can't blame you for that sometimes. You know what I mean? It's cool. But I'm always like, yo, I see what you're doing, but like, there's something else we can go into. And like, maybe you can thrive in that space because you don't have something like that. And having different flavors of music allows you to be played in different spaces with different people, a different audience, you know? You build your stuff instead of staying in like one thing.
Stagnant.
Like just eating fish all the time. It's like, yo, how's about some chicken? How's about some lamb? How's about some pork? How's about some, you know what I mean? Just give it some variety. So, that's one more fun I took.
You know what is my favorite song? Because I used to play that tape a lot. I remember that I was in Varsity. The one that tape dropped, I went immediately
I was also in Varsity.
Damn.
to backyard with Tseho.
Oh,
that was my favorite jam, dog.
You see,
it was on repeat.
Even that one is like, it's out the box, you know? Like, I was working on Navy Black with Marco. We got that song from someone from K1, bro. Like, I didn't even know the person, you know. I was just like, whoa, this is fire. You know, got the beat, and then Marco did the hook. Also, Marco was in a different bag in that period. Like, I would like the energy we were all like brewing around. It brought out a different Marco, you know. And then send to Tseho, bro, because we're trying to do like some you know, what do they call it?
Type of music. Who does it?
Afrobeat.
What does Bryson Tiller do? What
like trap soul.
Trap soul.
Yes.
Sure. You know so that's the vision that you're going for.
Yeah, we'll go like some trap soul, like, you know, some cool vibes that, you know, we can sing your song with the shorty, or you can sing it yourself or whatever.
What role do you think that the hip hop DJs played in terms, because usually they weren't making that much music, Taste making.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
We were taste makers, right? And right now I fear that we have fell into a bag of pleasing because of COVID and because of the shift of hip hop. Like, people would rather play it safe to secure their bookings all the time, you know? Whereas back then, if a song came out this Friday, trust me, I'm dropping it tonight. Types. You know what I mean? You won't see that happen as often. Like, you know, there's few people who do that.
And then I wanted to ask, what's your role at Sony exactly? What position do you have?
Oh, I'm not at Sony. Why are you talking
about
Sony?
Not at Sony anymore?
Nah.
You left?
Yeah.
Really?
Damn, bro.
In Jan, bro.
What are we doing?
He doesn't want to let it go. He's not letting it go.
You want to talk about it?
Not really, bro. I was A&R.
Oh, A&R.
Yeah, I was head of hip hop and R&B for A&R. Yeah, A&R. Yeah.
You still dropping with them, right? The music.
I'm independent fully, baby.
But licensing?
Really? Stay Soft is independent. Like,
licensing?
Champion Music is independent. Like, everything I'm doing right now is independent. Just to show you that you don't need, but it depends how much work you've put in before.
Because also that thing is, you know, the back end.
So right now I'm just on my own distribution, Kindle Music. Yeah.
What do you think of the importance of A&Ring in the country right now, and where do you think are the faults with it? You know.
A&Ring is a big thing that is overlooked, in a sense that we always look for like winning formulas. Like, oh, Drake did this, so it's gonna work. Rema did this, it's gonna work.
Just gonna multiply.
Wizkid did this, it's gonna work. Mang did this, it's gonna work. And it's like, yo, man, you really forget that music is about, okay, if you think about it as flowers, right? Flowers have different smells, different looks, different shapes, right? But that's why they all appeal to us, because they're different. You know, you like this flower because it has this shape and this smell, and you like this flower because it has this and that. So if we are not making different stuff, what are we doing? It's not a garden anymore. Now you've just got weeds, because it's one thing, you know? And then you all look the same, then you're all gonna wonder, like, why is my shit not popping? Why is what? I did it right. This is I've quoted enough rappers. I've got enough quotables. The beat is banging. I've got the right features. I've shot the best video. Yeah, you just fit in. You know what I mean? It's nothing unique. It's nothing special. When you hear it, it doesn't, you know? So the way I've, you know, kind of done my music is through voices. Once I hear a special voice, then I know, okay, we can do something. Because it's the voice that you listen to first. If you hear Shekinah's voice, you can hear, woo, immediately. You don't have to ask too many questions. When you hear Maglera's voice, you don't ask too many questions. When you hear Questa's voice, you don't ask too many questions. When you hear Burna Boy's voice, you don't ask too many questions. You know what I mean? You just know what is this voice that commands control. You know, so some voices command control, some don't. You know, and I think that's maybe the beauty of these here God-given ears. I can hear Utiish. You've got some substance, or you don't have some substance. Because sometimes also, I think as consumers, you don't realize it, but you'll fuck with Drake because he's confident.
And you can hear the confidence through the articulation. Through
and then when you sing it, you want to mimic that confidence. You don't care about what he's saying. Because it's not really, music's not really about what you're saying. It's really about the feeling. You know, how that song made you feel. You know what I mean? When you bump, hustle, hard. It's the way Ace Hood said it, bro. You know? And it's the way you saying it too, and it's the way you feeling it and interpreting it to your life. You know what I mean? You want to feel, That's
why delivery is so important.
You get me? So if someone came, hustle, hustle, and the beat was just cool, you know what I mean? So sometimes everything has to work. The beat and the voice and the confidence and what you're doing and what you're saying, you know? So we overlook those things. We're like, yo, listen to my bars. And it's like, maruti, dog.
Yeah.
What are you embodying? What feeling are you embodying? Like,
what are you trying to communicate?
What are you trying to deliver as, you know? You know what I mean? When we heard Dog Chevaliers, Casper, we saw a guy from Mafikeng who came to Joe and he's hustling, and you can hear it in the voice. So, this man is hungry.
Yeah, you can hear it. That's so true. You can hear the hunger.
You believe the whole story, but you believe the story of he came from Mafikeng, he's trying to make it, he's hustling, and he made it. You know what I mean? So to anybody, it's just, even if you're a petrol attendant, like, or whatever you are, bro, like, even if you're a student, just like, it's inspiration. You took the inspiration, you took the drive, you took the hunger, then you attached it to Casper, and you like him. But you think, I like the songs. You know what I mean? You didn't think about it too deeply. You get me? I like the song, I like him, I like his lifestyle. No, you like the hunger, you like that inspiration that he's giving you. You know what I mean? So in my music too, I try and make sure like those things, I still find them in the music. I still find them in the voice. I still find them in the beats. Because without that, what are we doing?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sure. I wanted to ask you about, I feel like right now, the Tswana rappers are running hip-hop. You know what I mean? You know Tswana, ne?
I'm Venda.
Oh, you Venda?
Yeah,
I didn't even know you Venda. Bro. But if you look at
you don't believe this. You Tswana, bro. You Tswana. No.
Look, my surname's Tswana. My mom remarried a Tswana man, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm 100% Venda, bro. Mom Venda, dad Venda. But it's all good. I have a Tswana surname, so just to make you rest easy.
You know Venda,
what do you mean?
I undervoa, man. So my thing is what you're saying right now.
Yeah, because I was saying that.
That's why I end. I never finished Mbango episode, so how am I gonna know this? I don't finish it.
What I was saying is that because it's like for me, it's the Pretoria guys, right?
Yeah, it's
the 25K.
Yeah, Northwest.
Hato Soul.
I get
the
you.
Magleras, you know.
So what I can say to you is we are ushering in that because all we had before was Zulu raps. See, Anati and Yanga tried to usher in the Xhosa raps. Yeah? And it flew, right? So I find it also it flew, right? So we were just used to Zulu because, you know, that's probably the predominant language in South Africa in terms of like African languages, right? There's a lot of music out there that's Zulu.
Wait, I don't mean to cut you off, but I heard this from Cleo. He was saying that he's actually a Pedi from Limpopo, but he had to pretend to be Zulu.
You get me?
Sort of like make it in the game earlier on.
It's mainstream.
No, it doesn't end with Texas.
Like most of it is even house and stuff like it's Zulu, man.
Even the piano songs, they're all Zulu right now.
Right? And it's like not everyone speaks that language. So now at least people are busting out like, yo, I actually speak Tswana and Sotho, so I'm rapping in it. And the thing is, you have to make it cool. So I asked like some young, actually like 2 days ago, a rapper came to me, yo, give me advice. And the latest advice I give now is, what's your home language? Rap in English, dog. I said, that's cool. But what's your home language? I said, Zulu. I'm like, try it. Then his answer to me was, I can't flow in Zulu. You know what I mean? So I guess other people would also be like, I can't flow in Tswana. But now, here's 25. Oh my goodness. Here's 25. Here's Tatoso. Here's Boris. Like
Maglera.
Jojo. Like, you know what I mean? And they doing it. So they found the swag in it. So it's just like, find the swag in your home language and do it. Because that's how you're going to speak to the whole of South Africa. You know, because
would you encourage the vendor guys to do it in vendor though?
Yeah, bro. Like you can go crazy. Like
nah, that would sound like an old Chinese movie.
But this,
Listen to this.
He's being a funny guy.
Funny guy.
Star Wars.
Yeah. What's crazy? My friend Fifi in high school used to say, when you speak vendor, it sounds like
things are being moved around. I know.
But it's really just Oaks finding the confidence to speak whatever home language they're in, bro. Like look at Makadzi, look at Shoma Josie, the King Monada. The list is endless that side. You know what I mean? You can go crazy in your city. Like you can really go crazy. Like you can, if you big in your own city, like in Venda, you can go sell 1,000 people show. If they're all rocking with you like that. You know what I mean? And if you're connected to them like that. Because that's the other thing. People don't know how to relate with humans. You know? And that's how Drake's making songs, man. That's how Drake has made a career. You know what I mean? It's relatability. When you hear a certain Drake song, there's a certain part in the song you're like, yeah, it's me and that other shorty from last week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I only love my mom and my bed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know. There's parts where you relate, you know? So that's music, bro. Like, try find a way to relate. And also, try to relate with us in South Africa. There's a reason why piano is rocking, because the songs relate with us. Like, it makes sense to you. When you sing it, it makes sense in your lifestyle. Like, when you're going out to Megalo, or when you're going out to wherever, it makes sense. When you're living that lifestyle, it makes sense. So if you're going to come in the raps and the hip hop and you're not making sense, bro, it's like, yo, I don't live any of that lifestyle that you're talking about. Because you're always talking, fuck these niggas. These niggas is hating on me. I'm going to be number one. My ops is like, I don't have ops, bro. As a regular dude, I don't have ops. There's someone maybe who don't like me down the road, but like,
it's not an op.
It's not an op, bro. Like, I can't relate to your music. You know? I'm trying to make it. I'm number one. I'm rapping these out niggas. It's like, how must I sing that? So how I made Stay Soft, just to make a quick example, is I said, because by the way, I went through 4 hooks. I won't say which artists, but I went through 4 hooks for Stay Soft until Flo Jones came and we damn near wrote it ourselves. Yeah. So I was like, bro, if I can't stand on top of the couch in a club and sing this hook, I don't want this song. That's the feeling I wanted. That's it. I was chasing that feeling. If I can't stand on the couch and sing this damn song, I don't want it.
Bro, what is Flo Jones saying there, bro? Alabama. Like, what is he saying, dog? You know what I mean?
So it's Never Gonna Lamba.
Never going. I heard that one. Yeah.
The Cheese Mobamba. So it's like a hustle thing.
Oh, the Cheese Mobamba.
The Cheese Mobamba.
Oh.
It's like, one way or another, I'm gonna get this money, right? And that's your girl right there, little boy. Around here, we call her Lusanda. So you're busy claiming some girl, or I shouldn't give that.
What? It was about a specific girl.
No, not really, man. It's a general thing. Like, you know how niggas love claiming girls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We call her Lusanda.
It's like, that's the L right here.
Okay.
You're claiming. You know what I mean? Because let's go for a number. The beat's banging. You know? When she comes here, she's on the mic.
Front row seats, golden circle.
Okay.
They sleeping, they snoozing. I keep getting hot. I call it that slumber.
Oh.
They sleeping, they snoozing.
Slumber.
Call it that slumber jacket, slumber. Yeah.
So where did you find Flo Jones, bruh? Because I know him from like the West End. Né? I used to go to like what do you call it, youth church, whatever, with him. Way back in the day, yeah. But I didn't see him like, leveling up like that to working on a multinational like song like that. How did you discover him?
Actually, I discovered Flo Jones the same time I discovered Blxckie.
Oh, really?
Over a year ago, But before he dropped even, like there's a song Champagne 669 did. It's called Imbuzi. Flo Jones was on the hook and Blxckie was on the verse with Champagne 69. Once I heard him there, I was like, because there was a point where, obviously when you listen to the song the first time, I don't know who Blxckie or Flo Jones was. They both sounded, they both sounded the same almost. They both sounded alike. You know what I mean? But as time grew, I was able to distinguish the voice. Like I can now distinguish. Like there's a song that's gonna come out called "Promise Sway." It's Blxckie and Flo Jones, and you won't know who's who in the zoo.
Yeah.
I know you guys will know. Yeah. I don't know though, because I've now managed to, But damn, how did we get there?
Flo Jones is up next though. I believe in him.
For real. We cooked an EP. It's hot.
An EP, just the two of you.
It's hot.
Nah, I'm looking forward to that.
It's hot.
Most definitely.
It's hot.
But tell me something though.
Yeah.
Bro, you were talking about just speaking or rapping in your language and everything. But then you can see that there's this constant comparison between 25K and Tattoo Soul, which I can distinguish how each have their own style.
Yeah, you can hear the flows. Yeah.
Okay, I take it back to, growing up in Pretoria, it's a common thing when people talk like that. In Joburg, when they come here, it's like, I need to choose one side, like with each style. But like Zulu, I can have multiple styles. But when it comes to Tswana or whatever.
Why must you choose? So you're right, bro. So why in Zulu we can have many styles? But now, because, I also know the thing is humans, bruv.
Like they don't get it, They just don't get it.
No, man, just that we like to compare.
Yeah.
And we like one. So it's like, it's this thing we call first thought, right? If you have a first thought about something, whatever the second thought is, you're going to compare it to the first thought. Whether you like it or not, your brain does that. You know what I mean? So now we've heard this, but now we're getting that. But I can't accept it as its own thing. I'm going to have to go compare it to something else. Your brain wants to do that automatically for you. So I'm going to have to go compare him to 25K. And it's like, I've bumped them both, and they don't sound the same, bro. If you really get down to it, they don't sound the same. They're not talking about...
I would say that Tattoo Soul is much more harder to hear. I think 25K is much more clear in his articulation. But in terms of the flow, like you can distinguish the differences.
Yeah, the flows are different for me,
I think for me, Tattoo Soul is just like more...
is also different.
Yeah, he's more of the lyrical side of rapping. And 25K is more of like the feeling and just sounding cool. And like crazy hooks, those kind of things. Because like if I would put Tattoo Soul, that's why I think Mesh Beats worked very well with Tattoo Soul. Because it's like, for me, it's close to Reese.
Yeah.
But rapping in Tswana,
Yeah.
And then 25K is just like, for me, it's like his flow is dope on like trap music or something like a hook that MT would be on, like tap thing, I hear Tattoo Soul and I hear 25K and like MT. Those are, for me, they're similar, but different types of languages and different types of like...
Crazy, you're not the first person to say that.
Right? Yeah, that's just my observation because I know we want different styles, but is the country ready? Are the people ready for that?
I think there's no other way to be ready than just to flood you guys, because how else will you learn, So also what we have to realize is that we are ushering in just new sounds completely, like even the style of, Tswana raps and Sotho raps on trap going crazy like that. Like it's a new energy, bro. Like it feels different for me. I think that's why I enjoy it so much. It just feels different, And if it's the first time hearing it, maybe you need some time to get used to it. You know what I mean? But do adjust your palate to it because sometimes we we don't like hearing new things because we don't like new things, period. Like humans just don't like new things, period. Like, change is not, people don't like change, change takes time to adapt to, but there's no choice. We just have to give you at this point.
So the strategy is to flood right now. That's what you're
It's just to give, my brother.
What do you think about?
Because the thing is, we're making it too easy right now. Like it's easier for us in the studio right now. It's easy, So it's
the ideas are popping up out of nowhere. It's like just flowing,
Yeah,
but what dropping's the hard part. Because you take forever. As a hip hop to drop, it's like
I think it's because they built the machine that allows them to drop.
The thing is, bro, I won't lie to you, man. We're building the mothership.
The formula.
We're building the mothership because if we continued the same way we left off from 2019 and 18 and stuff, hip hop needed a change, man. Let's be real.
Yeah, it did.
It got boring.
It really did.
It got boring, man. Even internationally, the guys internationally, they were bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also got bored of international hip hop. Like, it was nice. There was some nice things. I'm not saying all of it was horrible. You know what I mean? But it needed something, man. And I think the whole world got a shift in hip hop in their own parts and in their own ways. And ours is also happening right now. Type situation. Nasty's a new AK type shit.
That's what you think?
Like type shit. Like,
I mean,
like we have not like, I'm just saying like where we are going, like, that's now.
So that generation.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean.
I'm doing that now.
Yeah.
You get me? Like,
I get you.
Those who you thought are now.
But isn't it, for me, it's like, look, it's still the same guys that have the hit songs, man. From 2016, it's still AKA, it's still KO.
The OGs, bro.
What I'm saying is that like Flo Jones should have a set there right now. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
But
I think we're building, man.
We're building, man.
That's why I said to you, we're building the mothership.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
Also, think about it, man. KO's been in the game for probably over 20 years, bro.
Bro.
You get me?
KO's longevity is just, it should be studied, bro.
Yeah, for you to get to that point, you really do need years, bro. Like, it's cool to be talented. It's cool to be great. It's cool to have, but the years actually translate into so many more things.
Yeah.
They translate into a loyal fan base, core fan base. They translate into a 5-year-old knowing you and a grandmother knowing you. You know what I mean? You have to hit that whole belt, like in terms of people like loving you like that. It takes time, bro. It takes time, bro. I think that's all I can say, man.
Sure.
You know what I mean? To build that rapport, it takes time. For you to grow up with an artist, and then also maybe for your little brother also to have the very same artist. It takes a lot, And then your little brother's junior also must also know the very same artist. You have to keep rebranding yourself and keep being hot and keep, it's not about one season, it's about 10 seasons. Yeah.
Do you think that you have fought against this idea? Because people always used to say that there needs to be more collaboration within the new hip-hop guys. And I think you have done a very good job at bringing everybody together and making sure that they're all like working together. Do you think that's what you're contributing right now?
I think I'm contributing that as well. Mash is also contributing that. I think, you see, that's what I love about this new generation of hip-hop, bro. People aren't afraid to pick up the phone and work with each other. There's no beef in this generation. Think about it. You know what I mean?
Do you think it's because they can't afford to have beefs right now?
Bro, we just love doing this shit. That's what's happening. Like, there's love for this shit. Like, there's genuine love for this shit. Like, yo, actually, let's be on a song. Like, okay, after the Everything shoot, right? The song on Champion Music with Blxckie, Maglera, 25 year. After that shoot, like, Whoa went to my house afterwards and they made a song. And it's like, they made songs actually because it's fun. It's like playing FIFA, but they do it in studio type situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just fun for them.
You know what I was thinking the other day? I was like, bro, if Young Stunner comes back to hip hop, this nigga would fuck the game up, dog.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, it could go crazy.
Like, because he would bring that piano audience that he already has. into the hip hop, you should. Dog, I think you can make it happen, bro.
Sheesh, I can.
Because you're the one that's like, you're the only guy right now in hip hop, for me personally, that can like pull these type of these type of moves. You know what I mean? Of bringing everybody together. Because I didn't see it happening like before Stay Soft. Before Stay Soft, I didn't see niggas working together. You know what I mean?
And there was the fact that, and you brought Saudi out of like hiding or whatever he was doing. Like Saudi came out of like 4 years of not seeing him after Wakanda. Now he's on Stay Soft. You're like, how? What's going on, bro?
Where did you find Saudi, Doc?
Actually, I was talking to Java, I don't know, and I mentioned to him, and I said, "Ish, Saudi man, where is he?" Then he said, "Don't worry, I'll bring him out." And then we were at Konka, and then Java came with Saudi, and he said, "Is he?"
No,
I was like, I bet, bro. Let's get to it. When I call you, I'm gonna send you a song, and then that was it, bro.
Damn, bro. Like, cause the guy, bro, like, there's always that conversation of the monthly listeners and, okay, who was the best and ambitious, and then he just disappeared off the face of this earth, and we're just like, okay.
Hey, but still doing 1 million streams a month, crazy.
Right?
Still doing it.
He still does it till to this day. And then there's just the fact that
forever.
It doesn't stop. It's forever.
It's forever.
Yeah. So it's crazy that you bring all these guys out. But tell me though, at this point, how do you bring these guys out and not go through the same thing you went through your first song? You know, because the first song you had, it was like Questa's face on it. Right now, you work with this, you're curating, you're putting people together, you're A&R, you're executive producing most of the stuff. How do you not leave yourself behind as a DJ? Because we know, in hip-hop, producers, DJs, beatmakers are not respected.
Yeah, but you see now, it's gone to a point where once you hear, it's you know, there's respect associated with that tag, you know, so I think that's already point one.
Yeah.
To say, okay, cool. We have put in work over the past couple of years, and people now know the brand or the name Nkhaotic Sliqe. Like, you know that. If you don't, if they say Sliqe and you say, huh? They say Nkhaotic Sliqe, you go, oh. You know what I mean? So again, like I'm saying, seasons, right? And it's time. So I think through time, we have managed to get the respect that we deserve or need, or, you know, the recognition. And just by me putting my tag in the song, also the naming of the song is important. Also, being visible in like artworks is important. Also, being visible in the music video is important. You know, I don't know. I guess it's assumed that a DJ shouldn't have charisma. You know, and I do.
Like you do. Do like I do.
But like, what gives you the leverage right now, like for everybody to come to? What do you think it is that's like giving you the leverage for everybody to come and say, God did, ne? It has to be God. It has to be Mudimi. But you know what I'm scared of, bro?
But the leverage is just also the respect that I have. So I think maybe you can see the respect I have for music. You know? And how much care I have for music by just the catalog. You know? So once you see the catalog, it's like, oh, this man actually fuck with music. And like, he actually maybe know what he's talking about.
Sure.
So let me actually go there and see if he knows what he's talking about.
You know what I'm scared of right now? I'm scared of like you like trying to, like, let's say you get one big, like, because I can feel that you have a lot of stuff in the stash, in the hard drives and stuff. You get one smash that's like out of here. I feel like you're gonna try monopolize SA hip hop again. When I be like, nah, I brought all these niggas back.
Yeah, it's me. You guys are eating because of me.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Like I've always been limelight shy, man. Like, I didn't, even when I won the summer, I didn't post it on my wall. You know, when I won the SA, I didn't post on my wall. When I got my platinum plex, I didn't post it on the wall. When I was working at Sony, I didn't post it. When I got a new crib, I didn't post it.
So you're not at the same crib anymore?
Nah, what?
I feel like
the one
you
by
know, this
UJ.
was those humble flexes. Like, you know, when I have 2 Lambos, I'm not like going to show everyone. It's like, okay, now we know.
You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like,
yeah, I get you.
Because I haven't done any of that, I don't think, and also I won't lie to you, I do pray to God, like, yo, man, like, when it's that time, just make sure I stay like this, please. Like, I don't want any of it. I don't like. That's my worst fear, and I don't think it'll ever happen because of who I am and how I was brought up. You know, that's why I say shout out to my parents again. But I don't think so, man. I think those things, it comes out. It means you were really like that.
Yeah, was deep down inside. Yeah, from the jump, you were just hiding it.
Yeah, I don't think I have it, man.
Yeah,
like. Quite honestly speaking, I don't think I have it.
Which is why people gravitate towards you because they
most
can
of the time, my
that.
friends are like, "Yo, man, Sliqe, stop it, man. You that guy, man. Come on, act like it.
You're too humble and stuff or whatever."
Yes. It's just like, hey, man, whatever, man.
But it's worked for you, bro. It's gonna keep working for you.
You know. So yeah, it's also, bro. Once you get to that point, of me, I think then you've lost God, man. You know, because how dare you think everything is you, dog? Like, you didn't stream those numbers, the people did.
Yeah.
You know,
and that's not guaranteed.
Yeah, it was my song, but yeah, you worked with someone who helped you create that idea. You know, someone sang on your song. It can't be you. Yes, you made the call, but his brain thought on the song. You helped with that. You, the fans, streamed it. The people who are at TV or radio, they decide to like the song and then play it for you and play it extra. You know what I mean? It's not really you, bro. Like, people who go off this craze of, oh, me. It's kind of crazy, man. Like,
yeah, but
it's kind of crazy.
So many people in SA hip hop which have that attitude.
Do you know where that comes from?
The beef.
I think it's a lack of self-love, bro. You know, you want to be told that you're the best. You know, I don't have to be told that I'm the best to know I'm the best. You know what I mean? Like, I know it. I don't need you to tell me, though. I don't need you to tell me. I just know it. I'm going to live it. I'm going to act like it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to brag it out. I'm going to act like it. Like, I'm going to treat myself with respect. Yeah? And you're going to treat me with respect. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to command it from you. I don't want to see it from you. You know what I mean? So, you don't think so? I think so, though.
Sure.
Type situation.
Did you want to talk about like your religious beliefs? Because I'm also like sort of looking to take this route of like spiritual, you know, just looking for spiritual healing. You know, I think I'm gonna convert to Islam. Assalamu alaikum. You know what I mean? So just talk about like, because you keep referring to God a lot. You know, can you just like touch on
in front of us? We look at dog.
No, but like legit,
it's been real, bro.
I'm not going to the next year like finding God because I've been a lost man. You know what I mean?
I get you, bruv. So for me, how it all started was, it got too crazy after like 2017, 18. I was just on the run, like gigs, shows, music, studio, I had no time for personal, really. I missed a lot of weddings at home and this and that and that. That was not cool, though, you know? And then I just kind of realized, man, it's cool and all to have all of this stuff, but where's the real joy coming from? Because I started to lose that. Because my real joy always came from me, right? But I started to lose that. And I'm like, hey, okay, let me regress a little bit, right? I think looking inwards is finding God. You know? Yeah, just look inside yourself. Like, because
we are made in the image of God. Like, so we are our own God.
Yes. So just look inside. You know, I don't want to go to like, okay, Christian. Yes, raised in a Christian house, but I don't want to just like go Christian. It's like, what?
You want to impose.
The super universal answer is look inside. You know what I mean? And I started looking, okay, cool. How am I? What do I like? What don't I like? Who am I? Like, I describe myself. And I also just describe myself like in a way that people see me. Like, you must ask people, like, what do you think of me? Like, what's your thoughts about me? Like, write it down and like think to yourself.
I'm scared of the answer.
You see?
I'm scared of the problem. So, they're gonna be like, you're a fucking asshole, you idiot.
So the thing is, you mustn't be afraid of none of that, you know?
Yeah.
And you must like then try like, okay, who do you want to be? I think at every point of life, every human is trying to decide who they want to be. You know, like how you act every day is deciding who you want to be. You know, if you're an asshole and you're killing people, that's who you decided to be. Like, that's your decision. It harms the world, but it really is your decision at the end of the day.
But do you think that everything like looking within has helped you become like the type of musician that you are now? You know, everybody working with you. Do you think it all contributes to like the final output, you know?
It does, man, because I was able to. So when you look within you kind of find answers, man. You know, like we like to pray and pray and pray and say, God, answer me one day. But really, if you just sit still and be patient, not meditate or whatever, but like if you just sit with your thoughts and actually sit with them and like see how you feel for 2 days. If you let one thought marinate for like 2 days, you'll get the answer, bro. You know? So I just learned patience through COVID and shit like that. You know what I mean? I learned patience. I learned how to sit and just not do shit because I was so used to doing shit. And I thought doing shit is what brought me joy, and it wasn't. You know? And then you start to find out, what do you want to do? You know? I said, okay, cool. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. That you only find out what you want to do by looking inside, you know? And you got to figure out, okay, cool. I can't do this because I'm lazy. I can't do this because I'm what? So let me work on this one. Let me work on this one. Let me work on this one so that I can do this thing that I want to do, you know? So I worked on myself.
Once you find out where the fault is, then you can work on it.
Just go into
If you don't know what's wrong, you'll never be able to fix it. You know what I mean?
You'll be stuck in the same, stuck on the same path, doing the same shit, you know?
That makes so much sense, bro.
You know? So once I figure that out, I'm like, okay, cool. Okay, cool. And then also, it allows you just to believe in yourself, bro. And belief in yourself is faith. My name is Faith Rudendo, by the way. And I was like, damn, man, all I had to do was believe in myself. That's how I started making the beats and shit. You know what I mean? Because all I do was believe. I watched YouTube. I believe. I said, oh, I can rock it. I can rock it. And I started rocking it. You know what I mean? To a point, it's like, damn, that's crazy. I did that?
Yeah.
But it's just putting yourself to it. Like, yo, I actually want to do that because I actually really did want to make beats because I was getting tired of like explaining to producers like what I want. Because it's like, maybe you don't get it. You know what I mean?
So you make beats?
Yeah. Stay soft. I mean, stay soft.
You lie.
You made Stay Soft.
Get out of here. Go, bro. Why you capping? It's like a Tuesday afternoon and you capping like this. I'm just joking.
You made Stay Soft.
Yeah.
Damn,
So the
bro.
trumpets were overplayed by Nkhaotic. He plays trombone.
Okay.
And made the beat.
You told him to do it. They were like, yo, shite like this.
Yeah, there's a sample I found on the internet. And I said, yo, let's add on to the sample. I need more melodies.
Bro, did that make you think, I'm like, I can do anything, nah? There's nothing that I can do.
Bro, even the hook for Stay Soft, like I'm saying, I wrote it.
Ah, my man, you're a full-on artist. I was nothing you when you walked in. I was just like, you're semi because power,
Yeah,
you know.
like,
So
everybody watching this has to like give you your props, bro, for this, like the work that you're doing now, you know?
Shout out, boss.
In terms of just like bringing back the hip hop guys, making it feel like one big family again. The videos are looking clean. We seen them. Like I remember I saw the Stay Soft video on Trace. The song got stuck in my head for 2 days. For 2 days. Because I saw it on Trace. Like people are not even making music videos anymore, bro.
Yeah, they know.
You know what I mean?
They know.
You funding everything though.
Yeah, I am. It's independent, bro. So the new distribution deal, never mind. But yeah, the new distribution deal I got did throw me a little bit of rack because of the catalog. So that's why you need to own a catalog. You know what I mean?
So everything you own.
Yeah. So I took all my masters back.
So like an advanced type shit.
Nah, it's just to say, for us to hold this catalog of ours that's hot, you know.
Who's the distributor?
Believe.
Believe.
Yeah.
Wait, but you said you took back all your masters.
Yeah.
Took back by, you know, did you cash in a check or it was like a licensing deal for like a couple of years?
License deal expired and
yeah.
I took all my babies I've got on it. Do like I do.
Sure.
Do it for me.
Alive.
Yeah, that's my babies. I took them to Believe. I said, okay, guys, for you to bring my guys here,
Sure.
Hey, shine some lobola negotiation.
You come with my children. Do something.
Can you just like touch on the music business side of things, you know, just for the people who sign deals or the people who are not aware of exactly what they're doing?
So my thing with deals is that you just gotta know what do you want. If you're a new artist and you don't have any plugs to PR, or you don't know how to market yourself, or you don't know how to run a business, or you don't know anything about branding and you don't know anything about marketing, sign. But maybe sign a licensing deal. A licensing deal is like, it's your song, but you're borrowing them for 5 years. Yeah, you guys must make money together. The percentage is quite bad. It's quite bad, Yeah.
Who would you say is the best percentage in South Africa right now?
They're the same, bro.
I'd go with my producer, I think.
I heard he has a 90-10 deal. Is it true? Cap, ne?
I wouldn't know, but
true cap, no.
I wouldn't know, but I do know that's distribution. And distribution, you own at least 80% of it. Yeah. They get 20, you get 80 at least.
I know you don't want to talk about like your time at Sony, but can you just touch on the type of deals that the artists that you brought over there and the type of deals that you made?
Oh, I won't discuss their deals. I'll just discuss the type of deals, right?
Sure.
There's a joint venture where you go 50-50. Your company and the record label, right? You spend, whatever you spend, they spend. So, yeah. If there's R1 million that you got, you take 500, they take 500. Like the master is split by 50 forever. Like you are both co-parents. Mother and father.
Did you hear McG saying the Sony tried to like fuck him in the deal and stuff? Did you hear that?
Nah, I just heard about it. I didn't see it. I just heard about it. And then the distribution deal is like,
What I gotta ask, bro.
Get now.
Me, I left January.
Me, McG, I never signed him. I never brought him.
Hey, I don't know. The distribution is like your Africories, your I think Sony and them Universal, they do it as well. You own 80, they own 20, but you fund everything. You must fund the music video. You must market.
What about the Orchard at Sony?
Same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah, distribution also. You fund everything yourself. They just put it on the DSP for you. All they can do is get you playlists on Apple's and Spotify and just put it there for you. As a musician, you can't bypass that. That's the most basic and easiest deal you can get. Yeah. And then a licensing one, that one depends, It depends who you are. You can maybe get a license. Maybe they take 60, you take 40. But that's if you're a big guy,
If you have a catalog. Can you touch on the importance of having a catalog, bro? Because everybody that I talk to in the music business, they say, listen, the catalog is everything.
The catalog is what streams forever. That's your timeless pieces. Is what people are still streaming today. You know what I mean? Like people are still streaming Jam Volume 1 today. You know? And thousands of them.
And apparently, like the old hit songs are like they hold way more power than more than the new stuff that you're gonna be releasing in the future. Is that true?
Well,
it depends on how big the song is gonna go that you're gonna drop in the future, right?
Yeah. Well, it's good to add because once you listen to something new and it's not enough, you want more. So you can go back. And if your catalog's good, I'll be interested in your catalog and then I'll bump everything if I'm a new guy, And that's how your catalog runs. Now, if you don't have a catalog, I'm just bumping the new stuff. It's like, oh, okay, what else can I bump? Nothing. Damn. Okay, let me go to another artist. So you've lost a client.
Because really, once people find your song and they like it, they want to hear everything else that you made.
Like, what else you got? This guy's fire. Like, what else can I find? There's more gems.
That's why it's so important to drop stuff and not hold on to it just because.
But quality stuff though.
Yeah, quality stuff.
Yeah, because if I'm going to a catalog and I'm not impressed, then I'm going to another artist anyway. Because you're not that guy that I thought you were.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I go back to your catalog, I'm like, woo. Then I'm keeping you. I'm adding maybe 3 of your albums.
Yeah.
I'm now your new fan.
Vele, that's what I do. If I find a new artist that I like, bro, I'll go back 5-6 years to hear the stuff that you dropped when you were
if you
still
like it,
coming
you
up.
keep it.
Of course.
And then he's your guy now.
So tell me this though. What would you say the misconcepts or the wrong ideas of labels are in like the general public?
Exactly. It's what I was trying to say. It's not knowing what you want. it's not understanding what a label does for you. Like I'm saying now, the licensing deal is where they help you with PR. So that's why I asked, like, so if you don't have money, right, and you don't have access to a PR agent, and you don't have access to marketing, a licensing is cool because they'll help you with that, right? But also now, another thing is you go into that thing and say, okay, yeah, you're gonna do my PR and marketing, then you do this. Yeah, that's the problem. So even me, like as young as I was, when I got that distribution deal, I was always like, yo, I'm the licensor. I was like, yo, I need this, I need that, I want to do that. This is what I want to do. I see that, TV, there's all these interviews. I want them all. Radio tour, they exist. Ne? I want it. I want to go around the whole country talking on radio. I want it. I want it. If you don't know that these things are available, and like also marketing, but they should also like have a budget for you to spend on like Facebook and Instagram and stuff. You know what I mean? You'd ask for that stuff. You know what I mean? Also, whatever launches you want to have, they need to help you with that shit too, because it's to promote the music. Because we're in partnership, isn't? You've got my stuff, so let's sell it. Basically, it's like, yo, it's a company, bro. You think about like, yo, I've got my music. You're gonna help me sell my music. It's in the best of
both of them.
Yeah, for us to make sure that this shit sells. So here are all my ideas. Here's the rollout that I think. Attach it to yours. What bigger thing can we do? You know. So if you're not thinking like that, then don't go there because they're gonna chill on you.
Yeah, if you're not proactive, they're going to take, because it's a business. They don't want to lose money. If you're not going to ask for what's yours, they're going to say,
They're focusing on other stuff. You know what I mean? So you have to be proactive that way. But if you're saying, hey, I've got 10,000 rand a month to pay a PR person, then go indie.
So what would you say the importance of a label right now is? Have they lost their place in society?
Like I'm saying, marketing and advertising.
But right now, is it advisable to go into a label right now?
If you don't have the cash.
Dog, really, if you don't have the cash, bro, hey, it's easy to blow up on TikTok. It's easy to blow up on Insta. It's easy to blow up on Facebook. It's easy to blow up on YouTube. It's easy to blow up on WhatsApp. Just depends how hungry you are. You know, and how much time you have. So you could eventually do it, but a shortcut is maybe a label. But also the thing is, yes, people really forget this at the end of the day, right? Labels will sign you if you're hot. You know what I mean? So I don't want to mention too many names, but like there's artists who are signed to labels, and you'll think, the label did that, but it's also like, what about that artist was hot? That artist was hot at that time on the internet. And then they said, okay, cool, let's help you. And so basically like now that artist maybe had, for argument's sake, 1,000 fans, right? And signing the deal, like what is it? A loud hailer. You know those things that you have at sports PE?
Yeah.
Think of a label like that as well. Right?
So they just amplify.
What you got. So if you got 0, they want to amplify 0.
Away.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
So the people were hot anyway. You know what I mean? They just helped. You know what I mean? And not even that much. I think if that person had that money anyway, that was going to happen anyway. Yeah, because sometimes these things are really like God did. Like really God did everything, dog. Like it was going to happen with or without the label anyway.
They just jump onto something because they see it's going to work.
Yes. Then they will monetize off of that. You know? So also, if you don't have the racks and you're hot, do it. You know what I mean? Sacrifice 1 or 2. Build your, rapport. And when you're good enough to stand on your own feet, stand on your own 2 feet.
Then how do you negotiate to buy a master's? Is that even a conversation?
Oh, yeah. So the thing is, the master's thing, I see this master's thing as a problem. So the master's thing is only if you sign a 360 deal, an artist deal. That means they pay for everything, they own everything.
And they never let go, ne?
Never.
Because they have to recoup their money.
Piano must not do this to us, eh?
Yeah, man. But also, why are you signing artist deals?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Not worth it.
How are you gonna put your intellectual capacity into something and then let it go forever?
If you never met someone which is so hungry to be well known and not well known because of their craft, just well known. Like, I want to be Beyonce, I want to be Jay-Z.
Then, which means you're doing music for the wrong reasons, and that's why you got chowed.
And then they come back and they cry.
Because if you're really a musician, you're really trying to just sell a message, I guess. Or, sell a vibe to people, You don't really care if you're famous. So if you're trying to be famous,
I don't know what you said, but I just know it hit. Those who heard you.
Yeah, those who know. Those who know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because also chasing fame is also a drug, man. It's weird, that thing, fame, Because once you do have it, it's hard to keep it, Everyone wants to be the best. And it's like, what about being amongst the best? No one ever wants to go for that. You know what I mean? I've been that guy. I've just always been amongst the best, bruv. You know what I mean? And that's how you can just keep in every season. You know what I mean? No one likes the middle. And it's like, that's actually where it's booming. Because you're trying to be number one. There's going to be a new number one every week. You know what I mean? But what about number 2 or 3?
And when you're number 1, everybody's gunning for you.
Yeah,
everybody's coming for your spot.
You can stay killing at number 2, bro.
You can be number 2 like for 10 years. They'll undermine you. But you've been there longer than almost all of them.
Yeah.
The number one from year 2 is gone and broke. But you're still here. You know what I mean? Because you want to be the best. Like, yo, man, what about making vibes? What about making good shit? You know what I mean? Just vibes. I mean, even if you're making clothes, what about making cool clothes? Or even if whatever you are, bro, just stay in your element, bro. Like, people try to always pit each other against each other and be I'm better than you. It's like, bro, what about a garden of flowers? It's different ones all the time, man. I'm not trying to be like you.
Sure.
I don't want to be like I don't want to be like that person. I really don't.
Want to be yourself.
I thrive in being myself, bro. Like,
Me tell me though, like in that space, do you think that your attitude and everything has come because producers and everyone which is like working on the music in the studio, besides the rapper, puts themselves second to the rapper and the singer or whoever is on the mic? Do you think that energy comes from that? Because there's not a lot of people which can talk like that. They're like, I can't be number 2. I'm in the top 2, but I'm not number 2. That's the energy everyone has, Does that kind of you being a producer or you being behind the scenes a lot has made you think that, okay, there's more to life than chasing that number 1 spot? And people's egos, it's hip hop.
Yeah. You just nailed it there, but you answered yourself by egos. But I think maybe being a producer, because I guess producers also do take a back seat
a lot.
Do take a back seat a lot. I don't think it should be that way though. I think I'm trying to vocalize and stand up for the producers now, because now I can say that.
Yeah, producer. So you waited to become a producer to stand up for them.
Yeah. Because also, like, producers are nerds, man. I'm a nerd too. You know what I mean? And it's like nerds just in terms of like lifestyle, like
they don't want conflict.
Stress, man.
Conflict is the last of the problems.
It's like, we'd rather solve problems.
If someone tell you to remove your tag just for the sake of like a song,
nah, never.
Because they do that to producers. They be like, hey, just move your tag. It just doesn't sound.
I actually say to some songs, I'm gonna take my tag out. No, don't take your tag out. We need it. But I don't know, man. Also, I'm just going to take it back to self-love once again, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't need to be told that I'm the best to know that I'm the best. That situation. I don't know where I got this mentality from, bro. I really don't know. I can't tell
life.
you.
Life will show you things.
But I've always been like this. That's the funny thing, Also, I've always been cool, man. I ain't going to hold you, bro.
Cool, like cool.
I've always been cool, like a cool guy, like cool guy.
Can get along with people,
like
fit
cool,
into any circle.
Like, cool, like in high school when you're cool.
Yeah. Oh, popular cool. Now you're talking my talk. I thought you were saying calm, down to earth.
Bro, which is why you were able to find yourself with our capital and our notes so early on, because you were cool.
I've just always been cool, bro. Like I won't even hold you. It's not even a thing of like, no. It's just, I know, bro. I've just always been cool. And I think it's just being...
That's why you and Zinga get along.
Yeah.
You and Zinga get together. It's just like, there's two guys. They've been doing this since high school, so it's whatever.
It really has, bro. Like, I won't lie to you, bro. Like, before varsity, like, I was still that nigga, bro. Like, trust me.
Okay, let me ask you about the importance of management. You have manager, right?
Bro, I don't.
You don't? Have you ever had like a manager? Have you had management coming
so
into the game?
The funny thing is, I think because I've just always been good in business, you know, when you do those aptitude tests in grade 6 for this. He's good in commerce.
Sure.
So I've always just been good in business. You know, I've always just been a good business guy. Like, you know, even cake and candy and all these grade 7
entrepreneur day things.
Yeah, I always used to kill it, bro. You know what I mean? So I just think business is my thing, man. And that's why I could also go into... I think that's why Sony actually eventually hired me, because I always be across the table giving them the ideas. You know? Then they were like, no.
This one is smart. This one.
Also, before you worked there, you were just like bouncing off ideas with them sometimes.
With my shit, though.
Yeah, for his music.
And then obviously as a businessman, you can see that, oh, damn.
He knows what he's talking about.
We can use this brain of yours. You know what I mean? So the manager question is like, I haven't found someone who can think out the box for me like that. Because for me, it's like, you need to think one step after me if you want to be my manager. You know, because for me right now...
What does that mean though?
So it's like, bro,
they need to know you like a glove.
Basically, right? And also, you need to love this shit more than I do, or you need to love the shit the way I do also, you know? Because if you love the shit the way I do, you're going to be able to generate ideas and think ahead for the business and think ahead for Sliqe and think ahead for da-da-da. But if I'm the one bringing all the ideas, it's just like...
maintaining them.
Yes, then you're my PA. Or like, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
You get what I mean?
A lot of managers are actually PAs.
You know what I mean? It's like, you actually just then, you might PA. You're not proactive.
You just follow through with
what I mean? I'm the one who makes the calls with the connections. When they want to, what, they call Sliqe. You know what I mean? They bypass, you know what I mean? So it's just like, then, you know, the only person who would actually really worked with was truly Queps. She has now Look, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's how you pronounce that name.
Yeah.
You know, I've been seeing like her everywhere, but I never knew how you pronounce her name. It's Queps.
Yeah,
Queps. I used to be like key ups or something.
No, it's Queps. Yeah, we used to work, and she grew a company, and yeah, we still cool.
What do you think? What do you think managers like in South Africa? What do you think is their, you know,
knowledge of the game, knowledge of music, knowledge of music business, knowledge of business, knowledge of HR. I think managers need to have some level of HR, because at some level of HR is like
emotional intelligence.
Dealing with humans. You must know how to deal with humans. I know how to, like, you know what I mean? Because if I go to a meeting and I feel like you shouldn't have said that, it's like, come on, dog. Like, know how to deal with humans. Like, when you meet someone, gauge, shut up, listen, learn, then you know what I mean? So now if you come in there slanging your dick, like, hey, everyone, it's just like, hey, that's more shit, dog.
Putting it on the table. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
sure, yeah. I know that because my producer was complaining last time. He's like, South is lacking management, guys.
We don't have good managers,
you guys just want to be the guys that ride along and take the riders and groove.
That's the thing, man. The influencers.
You see what you said about taking the back seat?
Yeah.
That's what managers need to do, bro.
Sure.
I shouldn't know your manager posting pics there.
LV.
No. I shouldn't even know your face, actually. I should just know your name.
Yeah.
I should just know your name and what you've done for this person. Sure. But now we're trying to be famous. Now we're trying to be up in the videos. You know what I mean? Trying to be P. Diddy and shit.
Dancing all in the video.
Getting a verse tomorrow.
You get me?
Yeah.
They wanna get all the attention you're getting in terms of if you're a female, they wanna get
Instagram likes.
Yeah, they wanna get all the niggas with you. If you're a woman, if it's a woman manager with you and you're both female, you know what I mean? Now they're trying to get all your niggas. You know what I mean? Then on the other side, if you're a nigga and you're
trying to get all the bitches.
Nah, I don't say that word, but trying to get all the women with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, bro,
chill,
shorty, like,
do your work.
You know what I mean? And also, like, I've seen, like, if I'm having fun and we out or whatever, your job is to protect me. You know what I mean?
Not to be getting drunk.
Yeah, make sure that like I'm happy. And make sure that everything around me is happy. Right? If you can see that, there's 2 waters left, go buy it. You know what I mean? It's just small things like that.
Wait, you think they must become an ice boy?
No, man. Like you can see that the waters run out. Ask the waiter. Think forward, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't be caught in the moment. You hogging the hubbly now.
That's not a pasta hobby.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
And then now I'm thirsty. It's time to leave. It's time to leave. Now I'm thirsty. Now only you want to think for me. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, man, just stay thinking for the artist all the time.
Even the drunk managers that they know that I just need to get you drunk and then we can negotiate his price now. Like they be giving you riders. They know you drink too much. Like they've got you with alcohol.
And look, besides all of that, besides just the outside life, right? Just even now to boardrooms and stuff, it's like we're timid in there, This company is sitting with 5 million here, and then you came to us for 50,000. So it's also like knowing the artist's value and like the manager must believe in you so much that they can sell you for $1 million. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's able to sell ice to an Eskimo type shit. You know what I mean?
Buzz.
The manager must get in there and say, "What? You don't know this nigga? Let me tell you about this nigga." And like sell it so well that they, never seen nigga me. You know what I mean? Not coming, no, here's the proposal, it's gonna be 50,000. You know what I mean? So that's my thing. Like they need that robustness, that rogueness, you know what I mean? That belief in the artist, like to that level. You know what I mean? Gotta be calling these international people like, yo, I've got this artist is rocking South Africa. Want to come there, want to rock you. You don't want, I'll call you next week. Yo, he just did this now. Look. Like, you need to badger people. You know what I mean? So it'll be that thing of, kifonile mara. They said, nah. I don't want a manager like that.
They must follow their pride, bro.
I don't want you took a no. You must say he said no today, but I've asked for the past 3 months and he finally said yes. That's the kind of managers we need, bro. So yeah, man, we just need experience, man. I think also the music game is too fresh. We don't have too many legendary managers. We don't have a Scooter Braun.
True.
You know what I mean? No one can learn from it, So I guess we're in the process of making our managers. So yeah.
Damn, bro.
That's why I don't have a manager.
What do you think of the artists
I have to like literally train someone.
Like pick, like my sister. Yeah, let's go. You my manager now.
That's dope. Because they'll have your best interest at heart.
Sometimes. But as you said earlier on,
it gets tricky.
They start showing themselves.
Yeah, it gets tricky. You know what I mean? You need to stay. Yeah, it gets tricky. Like if you grew up as kids, right, and you guys were always competing, right? And there's some little small rivalry that you guys don't have that you had. It'll pop out when there's money.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not advisable, but hey, man, just know your dynamics with your family. I'd say if you feel like we cool, then do it. There's a lot of people who work with family and family only, and it's work, bro, because you know family really is like that. They look out for you like that, you know. So yeah, it does work sometimes.
So tell me though, would you be able to do all these things you're doing in SA hip hop in the previous eras of SA hip hop that you were introduced to? Because right now you're gathering guys which we know nationally, everyone talks about them at ease. You're having them on like 8 songs. Back to back, you're doing EPs with them. Do you think that this position that you're in is good right now? That's why you're able to do such stuff? Because there's probably a lot of people which wanted to mix and match them, but you're the one which did it successfully. Do you think the previous guys would have actually listened to your vision and come together?
The previous guys, no? I think they did already in like volume 1. But it's all of that work that allows me to do this work type situation, you know? Because the guys I'm working with now have seen me do it before with other.
And they respect.
You know what I mean? And also, obviously, they looked up to those guys and things like that, you know? So now it's like, okay, cool. Now let us do it. The crazy thing is, DJ Radix and I, maybe some 2, 3 years, 4 years ago, we were like, this game will have to change. It's going to have to change through our hands physically. And that's when we knew that we have to go into production, you know? But
so you went to school for it?
Nah, YouTube, bro.
During COVID?
Yeah.
Live. Like you went in there, you said, when I'm coming out after COVID, I'm coming back a different man.
Yeah.
And that's what COVID did, you know, it allowed
but it was slightly before that, not to like 2019.
Yeah, but you already
before
knew
COVID.
that,
I was starting to learn like 2019, 18. Yeah.
And you were like kind of in that place every day. You're familiar with a lot of things they say and do.
Yeah.
As for routine.
Yeah, because there's no beat that was made without me present. There's no song that was made without me present. I think that's why my songs are like that, because my essence is always captured in songs. So like before, I'd like think like, I want a song like this. I'd imagine it and think it and hold it in my heart. And then when the person comes, they do exactly what's in my heart. That was the craziest thing, bro. I still don't know how to explain that shit to this day. But
God did.
Yeah. God did.
But that's how it kind of worked out then. And that's how I felt like, okay, I was producing like that. But now I needed to expand it. You know, because it's like, okay, cool. If it's powerful enough to do that, let's try actually, you know, create the music ourselves. But I definitely do think that the before made now possible. I mean, the past always makes the future possible, right?
Yeah.
Would you say that right now SA hip hop is lucrative business wise?
Yeah.
Back.
It's never left.
Hey man.
It took another shape.
Hey man, it took a sleep.
It took another
slumber.
Shape. It took another shape. It did take a slumber, I won't lie to you. It took another shape in the form of piano. And that was needed. Because now the hip hop is more vernac, if you think about it. You get me?
They're no more trying to be screws now.
Now it's like, let's be ourselves, but on this beat. Because piano is just a beat, but it's hip hop.
Yeah. Those guys are rapping. How about recent Zuma rappers?
Yeah, it's just a beat. So beat style is beat style. But I mean, what makes hip hop? It's the words and the flow, you know, and the poetry. You know,
tell me,
it's writing.
This, what would you say the reason was it had to take that, besides identity crisis?
Oh, I said it got boring, remember?
It got boring.
Yeah.
Would you say also things like...
It got boring because...
centralizing artists with the face of SA hip-hop. Like, there will be a top 10 list.
Yeah.
Okay, that will be discussed. And then there's just like that face, there's 2 faces that if those guys are not there, then SA hip-hop is missing the chat.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it was monopolized. Obviously, because I mean, yeah, those niggas did some great things though for hip hop, you know. But I guess we weren't taking it anywhere else, man. You know, it started sounding monotonous. Like, oh, we've heard this before. Oh, you've done this before. Oh, it's another version of this. or this is another version of that. So, bro, I don't think humans can. I don't think we can do the same thing. Why? Even Drake wasn't nice for a couple of years. You know? Everything has to change shape and form and become something else. You know, I think at the rate we were going, man,
there's nothing to look forward to.
It was nice, but we were just like doing it just for the fact that we can. You know, we'll drop and it's gonna be hot. We needed something else that was fresh, and I'm glad piano came actually.
So would you say like, okay, the last time SA hip hop before this era was something fresh? Maybe the pro era, starting to rap with bars and lyrical abilities with Versatility, and then there was just the superstar phase where you could actually be a superstar and make money out of it, and then from there it was just back to I don't know what's next.
Yeah, because I mean, look. Even for the superstar to come in, they came in with the sound, you know? And that's what we stopped doing, coming with the sound. You get me? Stuck to one sound. And when you stick to one sound long enough, it dies out. There's many examples I can make with just many genres, you know? But I don't want to do that. So, like, I mean, we're coming, you know, but it got...
The cupboards can't fall for too long, bro.
You know so, and it's still rocking right now.
Yeah.
You know, at least.
But maybe not every day.
But thing is, we found a new craze. So thing is, bro, there'll always be a new craze. There'll always be something fresh. It's been happening since the inception of time, you know? There was Marvin Gaye, then there was someone else after Marvin Gaye. Then there was Luther Vandross, then there was someone else after Luther Vandross. There was Beyonce, then there was SZA.
Those are individuals though. Yeah. And now we're talking genres.
Yeah, but sound too.
Like I guess maybe for 10 years or so.
Dangerously in Love, Beyonce is not SZA control. You get me? Like style-wise. Style-wise. You know? But it's still R&B. You know what I mean? So sound change all the time.
It evolves.
All the time. You know what I mean? So this is just what's happening right now. That's why we like it. Because sound is evolving. Because it's like, oh, sound is evolving. We like that. We always like sound evolving. You know? So when piano happened, it was a sound evolution. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Then now sound evolution. It's like, oh, okay, cool. You know? So whenever there's a sound evolution, heads will rise, bro. Like
meerkats.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm sitting here thinking right now and I'm like, you know, it's so fitting that you call it champion meets because when you actually listen to it sonically, it sounds like you're winning trophies and shit.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like, you know, that stadium, like, yeah,
trumpets.
Like trumpets. That's what you, so you knew what you were doing.
Yeah.
That's why you called it champion music. It just hit me now. I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
Also, when you think of music and heaven, what is it first? Trumpets, isn't it? Yeah. Or horns.
Or horns, yeah.
You get me? So it just has a very innate feeling. It's it's fitting somewhere. You don't know where it is. You just like it. You just feel.
Connected to the heart, like.
I'm a very PC nigga.
No,
I was just laughing.
Yeah, he's like he's a Casper stan, bro.
Yeah, bro. So champion music is just like about winning and just what I want to do. Even the raps, or even I told the niggas like, yo, when they start rapping about niggas, I say, yeah. We're not talking about niggas.
Are they niggas in South Africa?
Oh, man, niggas.
We're not talking about niggas. We're talking about winning. We're talking about success. We're talking
Java
about...
hates it when you call him a nigga. He's like, there's no Nkabi called a nigga.
There's no Zulu niggas.
There's no Zulu nigga on earth. But yeah, though, bro, like I feel like this has been a very educational, you know, for me personally, I took a lot of education out of this.
Fire, thank you.
You're a really like smart guy, you know.
And then I feel like we haven't even like really like dented the conversation like, on your end. Like no, like this is good. Like as far as music knowledge is concerned, and then there's more conversations that I feel like you'd know more on. You get what I mean? Yeah. So,
is there anything that you wanted to talk about specifically?
I don't know, bro. I can talk about anything, man.
Can talk about anything.
Really? I can talk about anything, anyhow.
Nah, I feel like.
So what is there to look forward to?
Life.
How was your personal life, bro? You have a girlfriend, kids, wife?
Nah, no kids, bro.
Nothing.
No. I'm a unicorn.
How old are you?
No,
you 30,
no. Yeah, I'm 30, bro.
Nice.
Unicorn.
That's a good number.
So you
no wife, no girlfriend, bro.
Hey, man. Champion sound.
Bro.
Champion music. No. Do you know what I'm saying right now?
Okay, so I'm going to put it to you like this, right?
Yeah.
For me to be this busy, I'd be fighting with my shorty.
I get you. I understand that.
But then again, on the contrary, is like
where you at in life.
If I had a shorty who understood me, it wouldn't be a problem.
But where you at in life? Where you at in life? No, but where you at in life? The offers.
Well, the offers can be crazy, bro. But it's like,
do you get like girls throwing themselves and shit? I mean, I guess that comes with the game, right?
Nah, I don't get girls throwing themselves at me.
You're lying. I do.
Nah, you can't be. And that's why we just have a fucking pod, dog. You know what I mean? We have a podcast. Right now you are there touring the country and shit.
Bro, so for me, it's like, I come from an era of shelling, bro. So I like to shell. You know, easy work, I don't really subscribe to, you know?
Really?
Yeah. Also, that's another problem I have with niggas.
They don't know how to shell.
Niggas don't know how to shell these days, bro. You know what I mean? Niggas.
What's shelling though?
Actually, niggas don't have game, actually.
What's shelling though?
Being real.
Because me, I just talk. I don't need to have a game plan when I talk to you. I just talk.
That's my thing. You mustn't have a game plan. You must just go and be yourself and make sure they laugh. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. If shorty's laughing, you won.
What do you think of the idea of buying a pussy?
Yo.
Talking to the
because to be honest, like, I hear you guys shelling.
Each to his own, man. You know, if that's what works for you, that's what works for you. You know what I mean? Because man. Yeah. You know what I mean? I really have no views on the opposite of how I live. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you do the opposite of how I live, that's on you, man.
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
It works out for you. It don't work for me though.
Sweet.
You know what I mean?
Sure,
but I won't hate on you either or judge you or whatever.
Yeah, of course. You know
what I mean? That's what you do. That's what you do.
I'm not saying I do. I'm not saying I'm not just putting a point.
I'm saying I'm
sure.
I'm
No, but to be honest though, right? Like, I feel like you're gonna have to end up paying either way. Whether it's for a date, whether it's for drinks, whether it's for...
Bro, you pay for your friends anyway.
Exactly.
So it's
like life is buying shit.
Yes. It's like...
You're buying her time.
No, I think it's a trade of life.
It's like experience.
I think it's a trade of life, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Even if I'm to go out with you guys,
sure,
I'm gonna feel liable for you guys. If I say, yo, come to my gig.
Come with me,
it's my responsibility to feed you guys.
Sure,
you know what I mean? Because you came to Mike. You could have been at home, chilling, doing your own thing, eating food at your house.
Sure,
You know what I mean? But now I said to you,
come,
my nigga, let's go. You know what I mean? Like when I go with my niggas, I have to buy them food, dog. You know what I mean? I have to. It's not because, no, I have to. You could have been at home chilling, but you chose to come rock with me out here. So I thank you. So let's eat. So if I'm with a shorty, it's the same thing. You know what I mean? You with me. So I want to eat.
You're not gonna eat.
I'm not gonna eat and you're gonna watch me eat.
I can't. I like eating, bro. I love eating, bro. So,
sure.
And then if you want to take it as, you took me on a date. We eating.
Eating together is not a date. It doesn't mean automatically a date.
We eating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like we should wrap up, bro. Thank you so much, my brother.
It's a pleasure, bro.
You're one smart guy, bro. That's one thing that I lived here with. This guy's a fucking, he uses his brain, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Shout out, my dog.
No, shout out to you. Shout out for what you're doing in SA Hip Hop and all the best moving forward, bro.
I think people watching also took out a lot of value because we have a lot of people that want to get into the game, you know. Some of them, do work corporate and stuff, but a lot of them are looking to get in the entertainment music game. So I think they took a lot of value and education out of this. So thank you so much.
If you're gonna do that, just really trust yourself, man.
Yeah.
Trust yourself, and whatever you think in your brain, do it. Because people will think you crazy.
Yeah.
People will always think you're crazy until it's done.
Okay, do you want to ask a question? His mic wasn't working. He usually has a mic.
This is his stuff, bro.
You good?
Oh wait, dog.
Alright.
It's been real.
Thank you so much, guys.
Sure.
That was fun.
Yeah, I know.